Smiling coach, 2 in a row. Happy locker room. That's a good feeling. Good conference win. Good conference win. I've said it for a while now, but I think we're playing good basketball. I thought defensively the first half we were outstanding. Give up too many second shots in the first half, which I think was a little bit of an issue for us. But one of the real Coach Sears mentioned this coming in here. One of the real keys, people are really defending Quinn McDowell hard right now. He took only 1 shot in the first half, and we're up 11. In the first half of the year, that wouldn't have been the case for us. We've got good balance right now. We've got a lot of guys playing well. It's a really good sign for
us. Could you just tell me a little bit something about Marcus Kitts, his last home game, obviously?
Well, I thought the first half Marcus was a little too uptight. I thought he was so excited that he didn't play his normal game at the first 20 minutes. I think he tried to do a few things too quickly. And at halftime, we just said, Marcus, boy, we all want this to be special for you, but just slow down a little bit. Let the game come to you. He wasn't great offensively tonight, but he really did change the game defensively. He made it tough to score inside. Really happy. He's had a great career here, and I think as a student, as an athlete, he's done all the things we've asked of him, and it's fun to coach guys like Marcus because you don't worry about things. He just does it the right way.
Tony, you had a 13-point lead. All of a sudden, it went down to 2, and again you built up a big 14-point lead. All of a sudden, you turn around and they're battling back again. I wonder if you can talk about what happened in defense.
Well, I think it was we had a couple breakdowns. 15 shot the ball real well for him today. I know numbers more than know names, Maynard, but we let him get off early in the second half. He made 3 threes in the first 5 minutes. We knew he could shoot the ball. We left him too open. But the thing I was really proud of is how we responded to that. They came after us hard after the second half, but we really responded. I think earlier in the year, this young team would have folded a little bit in that situation. We held firm in that situation and responded and built it back up to 10 or 12 points. So I was really proud of it.
You guys had the advantage from the line and also rebounding today. I know at the beginning of the season that generally was the case. Can you speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, we really rebounded the ball well tonight, especially the second half. We gave up only 4 second-half shots in the second half. So important to what we do. We have to rebound the ball. And honestly, I think the whistle, how they blow it and when they blow it, is very important the way we play. This league is very physical. They're a very physical defensive team. Every cut, they bump and they hold you. And some nights that's not called our league, and tonight it was. And it's very important for us. We shot, 37 free throws, and that's a big part of this ball game. I think we were 20 out of 25 in the second half. So
yeah.
I'll give the officials credit. Usually the coaches are blaming the officials. I'll give them credit tonight.
That's good.
You held them off twice, basically, in the second half. You say a little bit, do you think that you would have been able to pull that off earlier in the season?
No, I don't. I really don't. I think, we're a different ball club right now. We've really grown. I think you saw a young guard, Brandon Britt, play exceptionally tonight. I described him this way before, but the kid's a sponge. We've given him so much responsibility and so much information this year, and he's really responded. What was he, 10 for 12 from the free throw line tonight? I think almost flawless with the ball. I think he did have 3 turnovers, but one of them probably when he got knocked down didn't get a call. The guy kept really responding.
He ended up with 20 points tonight, Tony.
He played well. 20 points, 3 assists. He's rebounded the ball well for us, too. Got to continue to get better defensively, and he will. But what we do is not easy. It's a little complicated, but tremendous performance by a young freshman tonight.
It looked like Restovin was kind of a spark plug for you guys there in the second half as well. Can you speak on his performance?
Yeah, Timmy's good. He's good. When we lost him for 2.5 weeks, it really hurt our ball club. And I thought his first 2 games back, he didn't play at the same level he was. Tim feels good right now. His shoulder feels good. Very important to our success tonight. Very important to our future. No question about that. He's got to get stronger. They pounded him pretty good on the when Timmy was playing defense tonight. But he's a tough young guy, but he's clearly got to get a lot stronger physically.
Can
Can you talk a little bit about what you were looking to do coming into this game and what you were looking to do when you made some adjustments after Georgia State went on a couple of their runs there?
Well, you know, the biggest thing we talked about prior to the game is we got to keep getting better. I've said this before, but we're playing good basketball right now. I mean, even on the road, 2 really close losses at Drexel and Hofstra, we played really well. I thought we played outstanding in the Radford game. We needed to get better tonight, and we knew this would be a tough physical CAA game, and this is when you got to be at your best. I've sort of challenged the guys a little bit. You know, I've told you guys all year long this team would be better in February than it was in November. Well, we've proven that to a certain point. We got to prove it down the stretch. We got to do it this last 10 days.
You feel that William and Mary will be a tough out in the tournament?
I do. I think we're playing good basketball. I don't think a lot of people are going to want to play us in that tournament. But we've been good in that tournament in recent years, and we like Richmond pretty good.
Coach, just real quick, looked like, even though Kendricks he didn't have any points, but looked to be regaining some of his explosiveness, and he led the team in rebounds, and was crashing the boards really hard, was flying all over there tonight. Do you think has he improved so much from that injury that he's going to have some of the explosiveness that we expected?
His explosiveness is back, and one of the best things we've done for Ken Brown is take him off the basketball. My fault, I think, in trying to make Ken our point guard early in the year, and he's a good player, but he's probably not a great point guard. And he's just more relaxed away from the ball right now. He's our best defender, without question. When he's on the floor, we're significantly better defensively. He's a man on the boards right now, and he just got eliminated some of those crazy turnovers he did late in the ball game. But and he knows that. He knows that as well as I do. I don't need to tell him that.
First, Marcus, last game at home, do you have any thoughts on this season and sort of your time here?
Yeah, it was a pretty big win today. Great team win, I would say. And it's just a great way to cap off a good 4 years here, so I felt pretty good about it.
Got a few standing o's there at the end.
Yeah, that was nice. It was a good crowd. And, great support here, for sure.
Just a thought or two about kind of the way the game unfolded and how you guys had to kind of hang on at the end.
I think like the kids said, we played a good game, but it was times where we were a little sloppy, and at the end we were kind of sloppy with a couple turnovers, and they came down and capitalized with a couple threes. So, we definitely didn't finish the game great, but we won, so that's all that matters. So.
Brandon, talk about your performance tonight. 20 points and a big victory for this team, 2 in a row.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I played well. But more importantly, we won the game, and it's just momentum going into the tournament. So we got 2 days to get ready for ODU. Hopefully, we can play well and get a win there.
You guys, what do you feel like you guys are doing better now at this point in the season than maybe even a month or 6 weeks ago?
2 things for sure is rebounding and then getting to the free throw line. We did a really good job of that in the second half. I know we were up 12 foul shots to 2 foul shots at halftime. Then we had to looks like we did the same in the second half. So those 2 things, rebounding and then getting to the foul line, are 2 things that I think have changed.
There was a moment there in the second half when Mayer hit 3 threes in a row, and then there was a timeout called. Can you guys tell me kind of what the new strategy was coming out of that 9-point run?
Yeah, there were just a couple of mental lapses that left them open in the same corner 3 times in a row. So we just fixed in the timeout.
When you guys were up, when you guys had a 12-point lead with about 2.5 minutes left, and they cut it down real quick after that, like you said, had a little sloppy play there. Can you talk about what exactly was said following that?
Coach just said be real sure with the ball. We had timeouts to use. They were really just mental errors that we cleaned up. But, we were fortunate to get the win. So.